You're searching for the win as if it's not going to happen. But the reality is the win, W-I-N, is coming. You just don't know when. W-H-E-N. I'm going to say that again. The win is coming. You just don't know when. We are not capable of dictating time, but we are responsible for the practice. We are responsible for the process. You got to learn to fall in love with the process, with the practice, even when you can't see results. The reality is that the dream that you are chasing is like a seed in the ground. And if you've planted the seed, just because you can't see it doesn't mean that it's not growing. But when you plant a seed, it has to grow roots underground first because it has to create a foundation. The things that you need to do on a consistent basis is building the foundation, is building you up to one day be able to receive the dream, to be able to receive the win. But just because you can't see it, just because it's dark right now, doesn't mean that things aren't happening, that things aren't growing. It starts to grow roots first. After it starts to grow roots, then it starts to sprout. But just in the darkness, it's the same as just the light. But more growth happens in the darkness because you are growing roots, which creates a foundation. So when the lights come on, all it shows is what's already been growing. So you got to fall in love with the process. You got to fall in love with the practice, being able and willing to do the same thing over and over and not even being able to see the results, but knowing in your mind that at some point that win is coming. If I continue to chip away at it, the win is coming. If I continue to work at it, the win is coming. If I continue to do every little thing, every little detail, all it's doing is watering the seed. That's the mentality that you got to have every single day that you get up. On today, I'm going to water the seed a little bit more. On today, I'm going to water the seed just a little bit more. No, I may not be able to see anything. No, I may not even be able to feel it. It may even look crazy to other people, but in the dark, something is growing. In the dark, something is brewing. If I tend to it every single day, that the harvest is going to come at some point. The Bible says the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. So I got to train my mind to be a laborer. I got to work for the dream. I got to put in the work. I got to put in the grind. I got to water it. I got to grow it. But I know that it's doing something, even though I can't see it. God is cultivating that land for me. God is cultivating that dream. So then when I get ready to receive it, the produce, when the lights come on, now I see the growth. But just because I can't see it doesn't mean that it's not happening. The win is coming. You just don't know when. The light versus the dark. Sometimes we get caught up in being able to see things, and because we can't see it, we feel like it's not happening. We feel like it's not working. But it is in the dark where all of the growth begins to happen. And then when the lights come on, the world sees what's been growing and brewing this entire time. So you got to fall in love with the practice, fall in love with the process. The journey of becoming is defining who you will become. I'm going to say that again. The journey of becoming will be defining of who you will become. Who you are right now is not who you will be in the future. You've never met your future. You've never been there. The only person that you are relevant to, the only person that you are relatable to right now is your present and your past. But fear starts to come because you only know of your past. And so it starts to tell you different things where it's not happening. And so if it's not happening, that means that you're off balance. That means you're out of alignment. Rather, you're in alignment. Rather, you're right where you need to be, but you've never been to your future. So of course it's going to be dark. Of course it's going to be scary. Of course fear and doubt are going to play a role. But there's a proper place to place the fear. There's a proper place to place the doubt. I got to place it behind me. I got to place it in my past. And I got to set my purpose out in front of me. I got to set my why out in front of me. I got to understand that the produce is coming, the wind is coming, and I got to continue to walk through the darkness. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. God is with you. God is cultivating you. God is walking alongside you. And so the wind is coming. You just don't know when. Keep dreaming.